like y'all under a lot of pressure as athletes, but I wonder if it changes once you get into media. Like because of that, you feel like, man, I can't say what I would normally say because I understand I don't want to hurt this dude's feelings because I know he had a bad game or
anybody that I know that with me know that I'm gonna shoot it straight.
Mm-hmm.
And if you mad at me for being honest, then that you probably ain't with me the way I think you do.
Oh, okay.
I'm honest with you anyway. Before I probably said it on TV, I probably already told you.
I
already told you how I felt. You done heard me say that
respectable.
before. You know what I'm saying?
The only time that becomes a real issue is around playoff time, anyways. That's where the sensitivity ramps up.
But what I don't do,
why? Because the losses hurt worse.
Yeah, I mean, but more and everything's magnetized, right? Like they magnify everything. But like during the season, if you're a real hooper, you knew you was sorry as that night, anyways. You don't need someone to tell you.
But what I don't
but
do
in the
is
playoffs, you don't like that.
I don't piggyback on.
Yeah.
I don't piggyback on because the hot topic is now Bronny. So everybody want to piggyback on
man.
Everybody want to piggyback on the growth and the maturation of Bronny.
I
don't piggyback on that, man. Get a kid a chance.
I am.
Let him grow. Let him do what he got to do.
I'm a piggyback off. You is haters to his crowd. You people are haters. Cause it makes no sense. It makes no sense that you're mad that nepotism is in play for us. I think that's what it is. When you see, we get such a bad stigma as black men for not being fathers across the board. That's why I never understood the discontent for the Ball family. It's like, man, this black man raised 3 boys and sent them all into being successful, and you mad because he talking like he talking. It's like, well, yeah, man, you don't brag, you don't be. Nah, you do brag. LeBron James has been the since he was in the 3rd grade, and he has made it to where he is able to, even if it was straight nepotism and he's not good enough, so what? That's what you do it for. Look at how many people have came before us that never got the opportunity to be able to utilize their namesake for their children, no matter how big their namesake was. They never got the opportunity to be able to implement their child into a space based off of the work that they've done. It don't matter who it is. You can't name too many people who have just made it so big that they had just been able to say, all right, man, I want my son on this team, and they be good enough to be able to make that happen. Man, that's a blessing. That is a blessing that even if that was the case, which is not, I don't care how bad you think Bronny is, it's still good enough to be playing in the NBA.
I'm gonna get better.
I'm gonna give you in 2 ways. First of all, what you said there, Bronny's first unbelievable kid, and he's good at basketball.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like obviously his numbers and what he did at USC does not translate into what the people are saying. But he's good at basketball. He's going to be good at basketball. The second thing is, LeBron James. First of all, they have max contract. If a team could give him $1 billion right now, they give him $1 billion.
Right.
So if they're going to give his son an extra $8 million to keep Bron there, that's what you should. That's
what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand what it's so many that didn't have their daddy hating. It's like, bro, holler at your father. Don't be mad because you didn't get the benefit of nepotism. Like, nepotism is something that we didn't get to utilize in our community. So I love to see it. I love all that dope money, all of that. You don't own nothing. Like, you don't have anything. So that legacy, just the legacy of the name, man, you working for the picture over the fireplace out here. Because eventually you going to be gone. But that picture over the fireplace is going to be like, yeah, you see granddad, man, granddad did it. And that's the way that it's supposed to be. Like, I've been seeing all of the hate. Well, he ain't good enough. He ain't this and that. No, nigga, you're not good enough. You're not good enough. That's who's not good enough. You're like, well, he's taking an opportunity from a player who deserved it. Who? Who did he take the opportunity from? Who say the name of your cousin? Like, stop it, man. Yeah, man, my cousin Roy, man, they was supposed to go to the league. He was gonna get drafted, but they made Bronny a Laker, man. He ain't get a chance to. Man, stop it, man. Let that man be as great as he has been. And I don't understand the hate that Bron get, man. The way that man has never been in any type of public, under any type of scrutiny. And he's literally all the way at the top of the mountain. It has been probably since what would you say Bron became the man in the NBA? How many years?
First year, basically second year in the league. So
2000, first, second year, 2003, 2004. So 20 plus years this man has been.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about the biggest name in basketball, and you ain't never seen him nowhere drunk. You ain't never seen him with no random women in public. You ain't never heard about his name being in nothing. He ain't signed no rappers. He ain't did none of that. He's done nothing but be an upstanding and amazing. And then it's like you get to a point where this man has made it to where he's created a lane for his children to be able to follow in his footsteps based on his work, even if and I don't think that's what it is. I'm not saying that's what it is, but even if that was what it was, how's that not celebrated, man? We backwards, man. Not your crowd. You guys. I don't know what you do, but us, man, we backwards, man.
And he's been involved in that. I mean, obviously he's super busy and he's been the best player on the planet for 20-some years, but he's super involved in his kids' lives too. And he's been grooming that shit forever.
People talk
he's an
about
unbelievable dad.
Numbers and what he averaged in college and what he averaging right now in summer league. It's what people don't understand is when you come into the NBA from college as a rookie or second round or whatever, they don't really want you to score. They got LeBron, they got AD, they got D-Lo, they got all these guys. Unless you were one of those guys where you was like number 1 or number 2. And
and even then, you see how they look when they first get in the league. I know y'all remember Kobe shooting the air balls. Like, they show that all the time. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? You got to learn your way into the game.
Can you help us win?
Yeah,
Can you guard somebody? Can you retain information? Can you run a play and we ain't got to stop and go over it again because your dumb ass can't keep up? That's
you in Miami all them extra years. Get your dumb ass off. Hey, turn the cameras off. Hey. You're going to have to get the out of here with that stupid ass shit, man. My knees hurt, man. Stop making me run this play over and over again.
Like that.
And the reality of the situation is there's not one team that drafted in the second round this year that thinks he's going to be a rotational guy anyways.